Mm-hmm. Oh, opponent's taking a while. And let's see here. Oh, fucking awful hand. Oh, there's so many bad cards in this deck that I have to play just because they're the best of a bad situation. If I draw a World Legacy World Chalice, though, I can probably combo off. That's if I draw that card, though. Well, that's Lee. Um, this is probably wrong, but we're just gonna normal summon Lee, activate Lee. We're gonna search the World Legacy World Chalice. We're gonna set 2, and we're gonna pass, and we're gonna hope that's enough. Although 100 attack really isn't gonna stave off any damage. Although if we do make it to next turn, we have full combo, so that's cool. Full warrior, huh? It appears our opponent has bricked pretty hard too. Yep, I'll take the 100. That's their 700. That's fine. I don't really care. um, End phase, activate Call the Haunted. Lee, so we get another search, and then we can definitely go off. Even if they destroy this, Lee's not really necessary. And we have a second one. You have another MST? You don't. Okay. Then we're going to search for this one. Draw. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. Normal summon. Alright, now we're going to full combo off and uh, pop the back row and OTK them. That's our goal here. We need to get rid of the back row because they might have like battle traps, and this deck doesn't really like a lot of those. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna make this. I used the Lee last turn, so we can get Lee's effect off of the World Legacy World Chalice when it summons it. Do combo. And then we'll do this so we can negate something that targets it. Now this so that we can special summon from our hand after we use it as link material. Yeah, the World Chalice deck, once it gets going, it's very easy to stop, but it is like a very it's a decent combo deck, I will say. It just kind of goes and goes and goes. We need to make another one of this, because if we try to do that, we're gonna get messed up. All right, so make this, activate the little baby dragon in the grave. Her. He's gonna summon a link spider. And then we're gonna link summon for Ningirsu using this Ib specifically. Link spider. And then he's gonna be chain link 1. Ib's gonna be chain link 2. So if they have like an effect negation that doesn't target it, just they can't do this. We draw 3. Then we are going to make Amaduk. And then we're going to activate this effect. And we're going to attempt to send this and this to the grave. Get the scrap iron. Next up, we are going to this. Make another Ingirsu. Activate these effects. Summon 2 from hand. I don't get to draw because the draw effect is a hard once per turn. But that's okay. Summon this. Summon this. Activate. We're going to send Lee this back row. Mirror Force. We're going to activate this effect. Attribute this. Summon this back. And the reason we're doing this is because if we fail to OTK, maybe they have Battle Fate or something. Then we have a kind of a backup plan, a way to kind of protect our field. And now we attack like they have Gores, because it seems like they're an older player, and they might have Gores. Nope. They conceded. Okay. Enter no more. Alright. 2 more wins. Ooh, 3 legacy packs. Alright. Let's see our legacy packs. What they have to offer. We're just gonna skip opening. Do Deep Sea Shark. What do you do? No. I know that you don't do anything that relevant for me. You don't do anything. Okay. Note, if you notice my gems in my gift box, okay, Power the Dragon. So now we can check that deck's staples and what it comes with, because we need extenders or better starters. And this offers nothing. Except for Fusion Substitute, which can be pretty rad. So that's cool. Also, Silver's Cry, but we're not playing any normal dragons. So yeah. Um, there's nothing relevant in this deck for us, unfortunately, because Ring of Destruction isn't quite the card it used to be. Threatening Roar doesn't do anything in our deck specifically, except for another brick. So that's unfortunate. I was hoping for better staples because I honestly I didn't know what came in it because I didn't really care. All right. So two more wins and then we're gold. And then if depending on how long it takes, if we win two in a row, we'll watch a duel like live replay and comment over that. If it is something kinda I don't know. If it takes longer then that's cool. Oh man, if we were going first, this is like almost full combo. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they won't make Mechaba first turn. Right? There's hope, copium, you know? Invoker. Okay. That's fine. I don't really care about that. And then, yeah, you make the link, the secure guard now. And then you make Mechaba. Okay, if I draw a normal monster, we can still play out of this. It depends on what they negate. So if we draw a normal monster, we can play Unexpected Die. If that gets negated, then we can still combo off. If they end on like, if this is Invoke Shaddolls and they end on Mechaba plus Winda, then we're just gonna concede because we don't have an out to that. So, you know. Okay, there's a Dogmatica card. Yeah, I'm Invoke Dogmatica Shaddolls. Yep, I'm just gonna concede. I can't beat that. Like, it sucks. I wonder if they're just made a new account because like, there's no reason for their deck to be down here. Uh, like at all. Because like that's the only thing I can really think of. Opponent's choosing and no response. Okay, they conceded. They didn't want to make a choice, I guess. Okay. Mm. Unfortunately, this isn't like amazing. If one of these was World Legacy World Chalice, it'd be really, really good. And I can normal summon Lee and search for that, but that doesn't do quite what I want it to because the point of the World Legacy World Chalice is to tribute summon it so that you can get two more monsters out of the deck and keep comboing off. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Although we could probably end on Ib World Legacy World Chalice. Um, with Auram too. So, and if we do that, we're probably in a pretty good spot. So yeah, we're gonna summon this, and we're gonna link off this. Next, we activate his effect. We tribute the guard dragon, or doesn't really matter which one. Um, because all we're trying to do is summon another one of this. And we're going to summon the guard dragon. We're going to make Ib. So now what we do is activate this. We summon another Amaduk to Imduk, whatever its name is, to doesn't really matter, but we summon it because we want the sent to the graveyard effect. So we're gonna activate Lee, and we're gonna send this, and we're gonna summon the World Legacy World Chalice, so that if they summon a monster from their extra deck, we can tribute it and then blow it up. So yeah, that's our end board. It's nothing great. If we had opened the World Legacy World Chalice, we would have like went off, and it wouldn't have still been an amazing end board because we don't have access with this challenge to a lot of the really, really good Link monsters. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. And if they like Raigeki me, I could have Ib live, or I could have the World Legacy World Chalice live. Okay. Dragon card, but that's not when you're supposed to activate that. Unless they're playing like unless they're playing like Guard Dragon Mech Knights, which would be weird. Oh, what's this deck? Okay. Yeah. Um, this. Okay. Good thing we did this then. Because, our monsters are not strong enough to get over really big monsters. Yeah, there's the negator. And now we force out the negation. If we don't, it's just destroyed. So, you know, they have internet problems though, unfortunately. It seems like our opponent has internet issues. So oh, they just let it happen. Huh. I didn't think I'd get this far. They just summoned it back. Okay. In defense, huh? Does it have to be in defense? No, it doesn't. Huh. That. Dragon Maids are a pretty decent deck. Are they down here because they don't understand how to play it correctly. Like, their line of play to a certain degree is probably correct. Like, if I were them, I'd probably shotgun and just summon this, and then when they tried negate, bounce, summon the housemaid. Then we normal summon this and go off from there. Uh, but that's that's about it. Like, I don't. And then I would, because they could have still went like completely off, I think, and went ham. Hospitality is a hard once per turn, right? Yeah, okay. Sure. Move it over one if you want. Opponent, you're really pushing your internet today. Because I know what's in your hand. There's no point to you doing that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. Bounce back. Add that back, sure. That makes sense. Are you gonna play it? I don't think I would. Why? You're just clicking buttons. Sure. Now we use this effect, and we summon Lee and get the World Legacy World Chalice. Another copy of it. And then next turn, we're gonna banish the one from the graveyard and go from there. Because we know what they have. Now they can summon back one of their. Who's one level higher? Oh. Huh. Okay, so we're gonna activate this. Get this back. And now we have OTK because we need just one of these and one of. So we need one of this and it doesn't really matter because we only need one of those. Now we normal summon. Tribute summon. Effect. special the Lee from hand. We haven't gotten Lee's effect this turn. We got it on theirs, so we get the search. Search another copy of one of the vanillas. Because now we link summon for this. And we're going to get the baby dragon and another vanilla. It doesn't really matter. Dragon. Vanilla. Boom. Boom. Now we this. And then we're going to our normal monster here. And we're going to summon a Link Spider, which is pretty much just Link fodder in this deck. It's not as good as you would think, because Amida kind of does the same thing for you, but it's like a fourth copy, kind of. You just play it because it's because of, you need more bodies on the board, pretty much. So now we summon another copy of this, and we draw 3. Woo! Okay. Let me double check this. Okay. Activate. Ooh. And then doesn't really matter. We'll activate. We're gonna hold on to the Raigeki, I guess. We'll do everything without it. The only thing that really matters is that, like, uh, what we did here. We do this, and now if they summon something back, then maybe we would have just Raigeki'd. When if they had 2 monsters, we would have Raigeki'd. But hey, we got an achievement. Cool. 3 legacy packs. Cool. Alright. One more win. And then we're in gold. And I'll open up, some legacy packs and see if we can get anything good to our collection. Probably not. But, Oh gosh. Alright. Let's try to force the issue. Like, it's really awkward. Because of these terrible cards. Or ideally, these wouldn't be here, but really get the choice in the matter. You know what? We're just gonna set a call and pass here. I guess we could have set MST as well, but oh well. Um, not great, but I don't like summoning more. What the heck is this? Oh, back to square one, huh? Oh, they're playing a janky deck too. Cool. I swear if I lose to this just because I'll take 600. Whatever. 600 isn't anything. Okay, so we'll attack the back row with that. Hope for this cry. We'll get back our two monsters. Normal summon. Normal summon. Um, Summon this back, I guess. And I OTK. I don't think I can OTK, but I know what I can do. Make Ib. In fact, Monster Reborn, the little baby dragon, or the dragon. Then we're gonna. I guess this is more damage. We'll attack with these. And then we're gonna do something pretty bad, but it is honestly better than what's on field. So we're gonna summon this, draw one, and then we're gonna end turn. Fighting here. Do anything relevant. If they Raigeki me, I'm just gonna send the Ib. Okay. Gonna send this to the grave. And attack. Wow, that was awful. Just well, we're gold. Made it to gold before Stefan. I also started playing ranked before him though. I just kind of jumped in. So if you're wondering what the gift box is, all gems. Uh, at the end of the 19-day period or whatever that we have left, um, we are probably gonna spend the gems. I know I'm spending the gems before a certain point, before all those like several days before all those expire, so I can remember to use them. And we'll post like a huge pack opening extravaganza on it. later, but um, so in about 16 days, we'll probably just dump it all. Probably into master packs, to be honest. Master packs until we get a good secret pack that we want to build from. But now that we've made it to gold, let's watch a duel live replay, commentate over it, and see what, they do. And so, Duelist. So we're watching from Duelist A's perspective, and they're playing Shaddoll Invoked, and Duelist B is playing Trap Tricks. Trap Tricks is actually a pretty powerful deck. Oh, Trap Tricks is just gonna set 3 and pass. I can't tell you in Platinum how many Trap Tricks deck I've seen in there, and I've actually lost to. Gonna summon Winda. Winda's probably the best bet. No, I would have summoned Winda. And that's because, like, since I know I'm playing against Trap Tricks. Oh, that's pretty good. Hedgehog, battle attack. Cool. It's a pretty back and forth game so far. Both players kind of bricked. So, well, player B didn't brick, I guess. It's just that they got stopped. So, wait. I don't know. Shaddoll fusion. No schism. I would have thought you would add a schism there. Cause like I know I'm no Shaddoll expert. You can go watch my dumb deck list of me being an idiot of building a budget Shaddoll deck. I only put in 2 fusions because I'm an idiot. But don't be like me. That's all I'm saying. The Trap Tricks player is finally gonna be able to go off. Gonna get Ash Blossomed. Oh, Grave Digger Trap Hole. That's so good. I think the Duelist A is gonna lose this turn. As they do in fact play Access Code Talker. Time space. Oh, okay. Detach 2. Summon Dionia. Then they're gonna link 2. Summon the link 2 Trap Tricks. Activate the trap. 3 into Nightmare Unicorn. Okay. 4 Access Code Talker. Right? Yeah. Yep. That's that was their deck. And that was a heck of a duel. Alright, we'll leave this off with a deck profile of this World Chalice deck. It's not good in the slightest, but I'm playing the best available cards for this deck. So, uh, I'll click on every single card and show I can't dismantle it to prove that every card I'm playing, um, I've opened up, or I've unlocked by a story starter deck and all that, and then I'll show I haven't opened up any structure decks either or bought any structures. So, as you can see, can't dismantle any of these cards. Yes, I have 4 of these. Legacy pack gave me more. Um, that's pretty wild. So yeah, All these cards are the Legacy Pack and solo mode. So yeah, I'm not gonna click on every single card. That'd take way too long. But I haven't, and I'll even show I haven't even bought any structure decks either. But I made it to gold. So that just proves to me. I mean, it takes a while, admittedly. Um, kind of. It took me almost a week. Actually, less than a week. I started this. I believe I started this Wednesday, this challenge, and this is Sunday. So I made it here in like 4 days, and I didn't even play this game religiously. And all that. I didn't like spend too many hours on ranked. I spent it mainly in solo mode just so I could get the cards. But and I didn't even 100% solo mode, and the reason why is the rewards. Since because I'm doing this challenge, the rewards aren't necessarily worth it. So I need to complete. So I've completed all these except for this one because I don't need the gems. Also, shout out Dark Spellion. Um, and this one because I didn't need that. As opposed to the rest of them, the only one I would probably end up doing as of now are the Gladiator Beast and this one because so for the legacy packs. If we go to dual strategy, you can see that I haven't done these tutorials because I don't need the gems. And I haven't done this because Destruction Hammer um, isn't really worth it in my opinion, and neither is this isn't necessary as well. Uh, but yeah, that's gonna do it for our stream. I know it's probably pretty short, but you know it's kind of cool. If you're doing this challenge, here's a quick tip I would suggest doing. If you end up doing this challenge, just know that the best structure deck for you to pick out of the three that it starts you with is gonna be the Link one, Link Generation. Um, and I suggest you play that deck until you get probably the either the Monarch or the Being Who Sees the End of the World, because both of these decks are a little bit better than the default Link Generation deck. Uh, but um, you can. So that's the Link Generation deck. I had like this deck used to be like a mix between this and the starting deck, so maybe that's about it, and then it turned into like a bad Shiranui deck. But yeah, I would suggest kind of mixing these two and playing the best cards of both. Uh, If you're starting this out and you're gonna do this challenge, then eventually and like for loner decks, you just play their loner decks and stuff like that for solo mode, and then on and then eventually working towards the World Chalice deck. And I know the World Chalice deck. So the World Chalice, which is the strongest deck I think out of the options available. And the thing is that like it's the strongest deck if you're doing this challenge. It has the highest ceiling. Unfortunately, it isn't very good either. Kira Noise, you can build an okay control strategy around them, is what I've noticed. So, uh, If you like more like stun control decks, Shiranois are probably the way to go. If you want more of an OTK slash combo, um, like I like combo decks, the World Chalice deck is the way to go. Note that this deck is not very easy. It helps when you go through the story. It does kind of teach you how to play the deck, and as you play through the story mode and all that, it'll help a lot. But just keep that in mind. It's not the easiest out of the options. Um, Monarch would have been a really strong deck, but the problem is with Monarch is that you don't get any of the good Monarch like cards other than like Caius, but Caius doesn't see any play. Caius and Ryza are strong cards of their own right and for the time period that they came out in. But in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, they don't do enough, unfortunately. And type in Monarch. The Monarchs they give you are the level 6 and 5 Monarch and stuff like that. And they're not amazing when you consider that most of them don't see play in favor for the Mega Monarchs because the new support for the Monarch deck is all about the Mega Monarchs. And if we look, I have the Monarch deck completely stock here. The Monarch deck that they give you isn't very good either. It's something straight out of like 2010, like 20, no, 2006 or something like that. And even then, this is way too many Monarchs for a 2006 deck. Like, it's. And even then, also, it's still not very good because these cards were not playable even then. But yeah, the Monarchs were. Destalos was maybe a one of. Ryza and Caius were the like three of. But yeah, it's pretty rough. I like this challenge is definitely hard. Kinda. It's I wouldn't say it's like super hard. It's like it would be probably to get to platinum because from gold you can go up to gold 4 without D ranking, but then after that you're gonna start D ranking, and once you hit gold tier, you're gonna start placing against more meta decks and stuff like that. And the issue is gonna be that like you need hand traps really to combat them, and you're not gonna be able to. But anyway, I'm gonna end the stream, guys. All zero of you in chat. I hope you enjoyed watching me climb to platinum, or not platinum, but gold with this stupid idea. So yeah, uh, if it is your birthday today, happy birthday! And if you want to send me any cool deck profiles or replays, my email is in the description. So, business email, hit me up. And of course, and as always, have a wonderful